Hey guys, good morning and welcome to today's prediction. So, regarding yesterday, if you are new to this channel, make sure you like our video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and join our Telegram channel. Regarding yesterday, only two teams messed us up for the 5 plus odds, and that was Manchester City. Imagine, guys, Manchester City winning Brentford by a solitary goal. Imagine, this is a team that scores a lot of goals at home. That was the very first time that they had won a team in the lower end of the table by just a single goal. They usually win by 2 or 3 goals. It is what it is. And then one other team from the National League. So today, we want to take a slightly different approach to today's matches. So the very first game we have here is Liverpool Luton. If you are aware of the standings on the table, you'll realize that this is a very, very important game for Liverpool. Very, very important game. It's an important game for both teams, for both Liverpool and for Luton. But more important for Liverpool, because Liverpool is currently 57 points, just a point above Manchester City. And everybody knows that the moment Manchester City becomes number one, just forget about it. So Liverpool will want to do everything possible to pick maximum points from this game. Now you look at Luton. Luton is at the bottom of the bottom three. So it's going to be a very tight game for the two teams. But because of Liverpool's form, quality of players, expect Liverpool to come out on top in 90 minutes. And you can also check Liverpool's form. 5 matches at home, 5 wins. If this was an away game, I would have been a little bit worried. But this is their home game, and they are simply formidable at home. The last time they drew a game at home was when they played Arsenal, and you know how strong Arsenal is. The other time they drew a game at home was when they played Manchester United. So they've only lost points at home to teams that are usually in the top 5. Okay, traditionally top 5 teams in the Premier League. So what we are predicting here is simple. We are predicting a Liverpool straight victory in 90 minutes. Liverpool should sit this one out comfortably in 90 minutes. And the odd for this to happen is 1.21. The next fixture we have is from the Europe Champions League. It's a game involving FC Porto and Arsenal. Now you look at FC Porto at home, and it's interesting that when they have played strong teams, look at when they played Braga, they couldn't score more than 3 goals. And when they played Estrella is not a top team, but it's a big team as well, a team that is, I think, in the top 7. They couldn't score more than 3 goals. Now you check Arsenal. When Arsenal meets team that was slightly stronger away from home, like Nottingham Forest is in good form. Liverpool, they couldn't score more than 3 goals in a row or at once. So we need to take a slightly different approach to this prediction, given the way matches have evolved. We need to take a slightly different approach. So what we are predicting here is, and given that it's a Champions League, when it's a Champions League, everybody is so serious, everybody is playing so well because everybody wants to go far. What we are predicting here is that no team will score 3 or more goals in a row. No team will score 3 or more goals in a row. I know you might look at Arsenal's recent goal scoring form and be like, oh no, they are going to score. But the thing is, FC Porto doesn't concede goals at home. They are very, very mean at home. They don't concede goals at home, right? Just look at their record. Right? 5 matches and they haven't conceded a single goal. So it's not going to be easy for Arsenal to score 2-3 goals in a row as they've been doing against the likes of West Ham and Burnley. So the odd for no team to score 3 goals in a row is priced at 1.22. The next fixture we have is a game involving Napoli and Barcelona. Now, you look at Napoli at home, and it's interesting that Napoli hasn't conceded many goals, right? The whole of 5 matches, and they've only conceded 2. right? Literally, they've only considered 3 goals in 5 games. That's incredible when playing at home. Now, Barcelona away from home too. Barcelona hasn't considered that many goals away from home. Only once did they concede 2 or more goals away from home, and that wasn't even in 90 minutes. That was in extra time of 90, extra time after 90 minutes. So, and then you look at their head-to-head, right? And what you see that they do cancel out each other, which is very, very interesting. So the prediction is simple. Napoli is a force at home. You know how strong Italian teams are at home. They don't give in easily. Barcelona too is also a force, even though they have tumbled in recent times, but they're not going to fold and concede a whole lot. So what we are predicting is simple. We are saying that no team will score 3 or more goals in a row. These are two strong European superhouses. Right? They're not going to fold easily to each other. So the odd for no team to score 3 or more goals in a row is priced at 1.20. The final game for the two odds prediction is from the Europa Conference League. It's a game involving Gent and Maccabi Haifa. So the first leg basically ended in 1-0. Maccabi Haifa beating Gent. An interesting fixture by all standards. And it's also interesting that Gent, when they've played at home, they don't concede that many goals. So 5 matches, and they've only conceded 5 goals, right? So they don't fold easily. And Maccabi Haifa, even though they are from the Israeli league, but even at that, they are not a team that outscores strong opposition. So, for example, when they met Maccabi Tel Aviv, they really struggled, and they actually lost that fixture. So what we are predicting is Gent has the form. It's just unfortunate that they went away and they lost. This is going to be a very, very tight game and low scoring as well. No one team will score that many goals at once. No. Maccabi Haifa already has the advantage, and I expect them to come and defend that advantage. Gent will be hoping to score, and they may not have the opportunity to score many goals. So the prediction is simple. We're predicting that no team will score 3 or more goals in a row. And the odds for this to happen is 1.21. And then you have the Sportybet booking code. I'm sorry, I couldn't generate the 1x, but my app had issues. So that's the Sportybet booking code for you guys. The option for no team to score 3 goals in a row is available in Sporty as well. So for the 1.5 rollover, we have 2 matches for the 1.5 rollover. And the very first game here is from the Morocco Bota Pro League. It's a game involving Rabat and Monrep Tatouan. Now you look at Rabat at home, 5 matches played, and it's really, really interesting that this team has only lost once at home. And the team they lost to is FAR Rabat. FAR Rabat should be the top team or in the top 4 currently. So again, they don't fold easily. You expand further, and it's been long they lost a game after that loss to a top team in their league. You expand further, and the last time they lost a game was also to FAR Rabat, right? That was the last time, the same team that they lost to again recently. So the point I'm trying to make is this is a top team. And then you look at Maghreb. Maghreb has lost 2 times and drawn just 3 times. The standings on the table will further amplify the importance of this game. And when you look at their standings, you see that this Rabat team is position 4. They will still believe and think they can win the league. And then the Maghreb team is position 8. They're not in the relegation road, so it's not a threatening position. It's not like, okay, we have to pick a point from this game, otherwise we'll be relegated. So what we are predicting is simple. And then it's important we check their head to head. Their head to head shows that They've only lost, I think, once or twice. Yeah, they've only lost twice to this away team. But we are going to judge the home team based on their current form. They've only lost twice to the same team, and that team that they lost to is number two on the table. They haven't lost to any other team in recent times, you know. And when you even expand further, let's expand further to 15 matches. When you expand further to 15 matches, and the other time they lost again, okay, was to this team, but that was nearly a year and a half ago. And they've certainly picked up form from that time. So this is going to be a very important game for Rabbi because when you look at the standings, um, if they win this game, they'll be position three. And that's something that will excite them. So we are double chancing Robert to win or draw this fixture in 90 minutes at odds of 1.21. The final fixture we have here is a game from Victoria Cologne Zabrocken. Now, 5 matches played, and there's been 2.5 goals at home. Saarbrücken away from home, 5 matches played, 1.5 goals. And their meetings do produce 1.5 or 2.5 goals. So the prediction is simple. We are predicting that this fixture will produce over 1.5 goals in 90 minutes. And as you would expect, the odds for this fixture to produce over 1.5 goals in 90 minutes is 1.25. And of course, you have the booking code for SportyBet. And I just want to wish you guys nothing but the very best for this round of matches. Remember to like our video, remember to join our Telegram channel, and see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.